going on, guys? Desi here, and I want to bring you guys my weekly bias and kind of explain what I'm looking for this week. So obviously we know last week my bias was incorrect. It's all good, happens. But now it's time to get into a new week, open-minded, and let's get right into it. If you look at the daily chart on ES, this is going to be a very obvious level of buy side liquidity at around 44.30s. Also, if you go to the weekly, we have relative equal highs up there. So that would be the main target for this week. But in case we take that early, I will look for shorts. But the highest probability trade that I feel like could come to play is a retracement into 43.08, 43.10s, potentially even 43, the high 20s. So if you guys can see here, we have an inverse fair value gap now on ES, and we also have a bullish fair value gap there as well. So what I would look for right here is, longs around this area right here. So ideally, I would like something like this, maybe put in a Tuesday low, and then come out and take out this area liquidity on Wednesday, Thursday, and potentially even Friday if we haven't got there already. So that's going to be scenario one in the highest probability setup. That's what I'm going to be looking for, mostly. However, if we come and take this area liquidity out, keep in mind if we do come and take out this area liquidity here, just go on the weekly chart, we still will be in that bearish fair value gap. So once we get into this, once we sweep these highs, if we do get it early into the week, I will look for shorts around this area until this gap is basically violated. So that would be my scenario number two. Like I said, I'd rather play out scenario number one because I feel like it's a little bit easier. At that area on where we want this bounce, that's also where this weekly breaker is. So that would be another confluence to that long trade. We could probably take some swings, pretty stress free, and then ride them up to this area of buy side here. So and like I said, we'll get more, I'll analyze it a little bit deeper once we actually get into the weeks or the trading days this week. We do have news on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I believe. Red folders Monday, Tuesday, nothing. So expect some slow movers, and that's exactly why I want Monday and Tuesday to kind of retrace lower here, and then we could take it up to 44.30s for those longs. That's pretty much it for the bias. I mean, there's not much really, I see other than that. Like I said, scenario one would be get a bounce here, right? Come down here, get a bounce like that. And then scenario two would be we'll come up here, right? If we come up early into the week and sweep this buy side, I will look for shorts the rest of the week. If we do come up at like 44, 30s, we sweep this. The main target I would have for this week would be these imbalances here that I mentioned. So this imbalance will get tapped into, preferably before we take out the liquidity, but if not, we'll target that imbalance as an area of taking profits for those shorts. So that's all I got for you guys. It's very clear. Let's go to NQ real quick. NQ, kind of the same ordeal here. We do have that inverse gap right here on NQ. So this would be a high probability area. So basically this whole area right here as well, right? We have a daily breaker. So all of this, all right here will be very high probability for longs. And if you guys go to the weekly chart, same with kind of ES. We have these highs that we need to take out. So one high here, and then the other weekly high would be about right here. Not drawn to scale, but about a couple, maybe 100 points, 150 points, a little bit higher. So ES I think looks the cleanest this week. In terms of where we could get potential bounces from and where that sell side sweep should be at. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys had a good weekend or having a good weekend, and I'll get this. I'm recording this video pretty early, but I'm planning on to release it probably around 8 p.m. Eastern time. So keep out a watch for that, and then I'll catch you guys in the next one.